Hello, everybody. I feel terrible that I am not there in person. I wish I was to see all of you, but Dr. Killer is just having me do a little recording with some audio over it so I can still give the analysis and give a little presentation of the business. Jason, to give you some context, the business that I've been working on is called Image Boost. Essentially, it's a business that cultivates images and gives them to small businesses or local entrepreneurs looking to grow their online presence. They can then use those images on their Google Maps, Google Images, Apple Maps, TripAdvisor, their websites, etc. And then on top of that, we also offer a review service for third-party review services where we would reach out to their clientele and customers and get them to go and send in reviews of the company to grow their online presence. And so those key partners are going to be important for Image Boost, right? Helping those local entrepreneurs feel valued and creating connections and relationships with them will be pivotal for our business. On top of that, I have a few friends here at college. We're all college students that are working on this project together to grow our business and the reach of it. With these key activities I briefly mentioned, we're producing these images and reversing these review services and then enabling these small companies to use those images and reviews across their various platforms that they're trying to grow. And then our key resources will be access and connections to these target markets. We need to clearly network with some of these local entrepreneurs, which we have been starting to do. And then materials such as Google, materials like Adobe, that software that we'll need for editing. And then, of course, the camera gear to take those images. This is the part that I find the most interesting, without a shadow of a doubt, this value proposition. I was totally debating throwing in thousands of statistics that I found super interesting because it's a super developing and growing market that not a lot of people have tapped into. But as you see here, 85% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. And this is the crazy one. 97% of customers search online for local businesses. That means only 3% of their customers are stumbling in without knowing beforehand or looking up online of their local businesses. So 97% of their target clientele need to be reached online. And so it's a clear need for these small businesses to improve that online presence. So over to the customer sides of things, how we're going to develop these channels and relationships is definitely providing that quality service for them for low cost, right? We're college students. We're willing to work for a little lower of a cost to show this proof of concept and the final product and boost their image online. We're going to do that by visiting these people in their storefronts and just having networking calls, which have been going really well so far. We're going to utilize a visual pitch deck or a representation to show the beforehand and the afterhand of the service, and they can reach us through the Image Boost website that we just have up and running, and contact information that they can find there, and obviously through the networking or the referrals from other small local business owners. In terms of the segments here, any small business owner looking to grow the value of their business, which, let's be honest, is every small business owner. And within Cache Valley specifically, there's even more that could utilize it, as Cache Valley over the past few years has been a hotbed for company startups. I kind of wanted to turn your attention down now to these cost structures. I mentioned briefly before, but the cost structure is going to include the acquisition and the time that we put in to the service that we provide. And then on top of that, the hardware and the software. The nice part about it is we have both the hardware and the software already. And then, of course, the labor costs of actually going and doing this service, and then marketing and advertising the business and the service. What's really important is over here to the right, this revenue stream. The cash flow of the business will be based upon the acquisition and the actual residual income of the subscription service that we provide. Through that site management, we'll be the ones uploading those pictures. We'll be the ones managing their sites and managing their reviews to help grow that online presence. And the gross profit margin is relatively high, which is amazing. Ultimately, to kind of wrap it up and put a bow on the top, this value proposition is important. There's clearly a need for it in the market that people are not fulfilling, or they're either doing it on their own But if we could specialize and take this service to some of these local entrepreneurs, I think it could be a huge success. Thank you for listening to me for a bit, talk and ramble about what has kind of been on my mind and the passion I have towards this project. Jason, I would absolutely love some of your feedback. If you would be willing to shoot me an email or a message on Canvas and give me some of your thoughts and ideas, that would be awesome. I'd love to chat more. But with that said, good luck on team meeting, and I will see you